So my film is a 6-minute musical about a depressed 20-something who, whenever he looks in the mirror, he sees a monster. There's a drug that can make the monster go away, but it's got these terrible, debilitating side effects, and so he's all wrapped up in whether to take that or not, and it deals with sort of the aftermath of that, and him trying to get rid of the monster he sees in the mirror.
Shut up! Oh!
I'm from New Mexico, and this is a great place to grow up, but it's also a very difficult place to grow up. And my experience is what I used to write the film, and something that I wanted to relate to an audience. And one of the best compliments that I've gotten from someone who has viewed it is that they remembered an experience that they had around the same age of the characters in the film. And if it goes nowhere else, if this is the last place that someone sees it, then I feel like I've been successful.
The Strange Thing with the Johnsons is a dark comedy about a well-to-do suburban family who hides an insidious secret. And the father has written an underground manuscript which chronicles the ins and outs of a very upsetting family dynamic.
Callers is a dark comedy with a Twilight Zone twist, and it's got some mystery elements in it. It's basically the story of a couple that are engaged, living together, and she forgets her cell phone one morning, and he ends up answering it, and it's her, and she's died in a car wreck. And she continues to call him from the afterlife, and it turns into a murder mystery where he's in a mental hospital telling us the story as he's waiting to stand trial for murder, and they're trying to determine if he's legally sane or not.
The Incredible Voyage of Captain Hook is a wonderful blend of multiple realities. Hook crash lands, shipwrecks, in contemporary New Mexico, and we open the film with Hook walking down a highway, and he's a little bit bewildered, as you can imagine, and a police car comes along, and he says, "Carry on, I have no quarrel with you." And of course, what do we do with people who say they're Captain Hook? He ends up in an insane asylum. And the rest unfolds into this wonderful tale of madness and sanity, and the audience is left trying to decide, well, is he really Captain Hook? But wait a minute, there is no Captain Hook. That's not a real person. But the other inmates can see Pan's shadow as well. So there's a really complicated psychological question which needs to be answered.